Hi, my name is Sonia Nash, and I'm with the Elkhart County Convention and Visitor Bureau and the project manager for the Quilt Gardens along the Heritage Trail. I'm here today with a wonderful pleasure to explain to you about this exciting project, the Quilt Gardens and our Hope Along the Heritage Trail campaign with the Vera Foundation for Breast Cancer. But let's first start with the Quilt Gardens. This is a one-of-a-kind event that's in your own hometown community. It's not found in anywhere else in the nation. There are maps not only at the Quilt Garden sites, but at the Cinnamon Stick in Middlebury, because they have a quilt mural. And on the map, you will find orange and pink squares. Each of those squares identify a location for a quilt garden and or mural. You may have visitors in your store that are on the Quilt Garden Trail, or maybe they'll be asking you about it. So you could reference this map to identify where the locations are. The map is also located in the center of the Amish Country Travel Planner. And on the map, you'll notice this dark brown line. That is that Heritage Trail. It's a nationally recognized scenic driving route. It's 90 miles and connects all of our 7 communities throughout the destination. People can visit the Heritage Trail and see wonderful attractions year-round, but the Quilt Gardens are a special event that occurs May the 30th through October 1st. The Quilt Gardens and Murals is a special event that's only found in North America, right here in Indiana, and people are traveling from all over the country to see and do the Quilt Gardens. For example, the Quilters Newsletter is a national magazine that reaches 63,000 quilters by subscription via mail, plus over 130,000 quilters via electronic subscription. And we were honored and pleased to feature the Quilt Gardens in a center spread of 4 pages, and it did mention not only our wonderful partnerships and all of our great communities, but it also mentioned our Hope Along the Heritage Trail campaign. You might have visitors in your store who reference this Quilters Newsletter publication. It just came out in April of 2013 and it has been widely received. So let's talk about the Hope Along the Heritage Trail campaign. You may or may not know that the Vera Foundation, which is headquartered in Fort Wayne, has a special charitable cause. They have their own breast cancer research lab at the IU Simon Medical Center in Indianapolis. They raise funds through a sale of specially branded products. For 2013, their color for their breast cancer foundation is ribbons, which is positioned here. Any handbags, any accessory items that are in the ribbons pattern, 10% of those proceeds automatically go to the Breast Cancer Foundation and that lab. Now what we've done at the Quilt Gardens and here in our destination is taken it to one next step. We've obtained exclusive rights to receive the ribbons pattern fabric in raw format. Now you can't just go and buy ribbons fabric at the Vera Bradley Corporation. Well, you could buy a bag, of course, and then cut it up, but most people don't do that, do they? So what we've done is taken the ribbons fabric and contracted with a local fiber artist. Her name is Diana Bennett, and she's made a beautiful wall hanging. It's called the Pinwheels and Ribbons of Hope quilt wall hanging. People can enter to win this quilt by purchasing a ticket from your storefront, $5 an entry. And the entry forms are really easy. If they purchase multiple ones, all they would have to do is fill out their first name and their last name, drop it in. There is a process where we go through and we hunt and find, so if they buy more than one ticket, they're welcome to do so. But it's $5 an entry, and they can get a chance to win this beautiful quilt, one-of-a-kind wall hanging, exclusive only to Northern Indiana, and right here from your store. And your store will have the quilted wall hanging available to see in person. So when that quilt comes in, you'll have a chance to really showcase and point out the product to your guests as they are at the counter. Now, the Ribbons of Hope Tote is a special program that combines a local product and program called Soup of Success. What we're doing with our Hope Along the Heritage Trail is providing hope to women who are struggling, not only nationally with the breast cancer, but also locally. Soup of Success is connected with Church Community Services. They provide services for women who are struggling with life, emotional needs, job skills training, just a variety of programs that they need some help with. So they package specialty items, everything from soup mixes to dip mixes, and they've put together these wonderful gift baskets, and they're quite lovely, and these women are hardworking, want to really improve their lives. So the Ribbons of Hope Tote is a specialty program, once again, only found here in these 6 retailers that sell Vera Bradley in our Quilt Garden program. You can buy the Hope Tote, which is a standard Vera Bradley product, with the Soup of Success insert for $55. Not only is 10% of the sale going to the breast cancer research because of the bag, but also the funds from the Soup of Success insert are going directly to local women. So we're spreading hope through local women, changing lives and impacting the people around us. Now, why would you want to suggest and recommend that they purchase an Enter to Win ticket? Think for a minute if you don't happen to have known somebody who's been impacted by breast cancer. Or maybe you might not know a woman who is struggling with their life, or not quite sure what path they might go, or gone down a wrong path. This project, 100% of the funds go to those 2 efforts, and our goal is to help provide, maybe it's a petri dish, maybe it's a stethoscope, maybe it's a lab coat. Breast cancer impacts so many women and men throughout the nation, and it's a deadly disease. So the IU Simon Med Center and the Vera Bradley Lab, they're trying to not only identify preventative causes, but also to help provide research to stop it for the future, but also to help those people as they survive and go on through the future. So there's a variety of ways that these programs help. And just imagine, if your mother or your sister or your daughter had this deadly diagnosis, you would want to help. I know you would. And there are many in your store that would want to help too. It's just simply an ask. Would you like to help breast cancer research today? Would you like to help local women? $5 for an entry. It's easy to do. Thank you for your time. If you have questions, please let us know at the Visitor Center. My name is Sonia. I'm happy to help.